Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to our concert series, and hello to those of you watching on YouTube. So things are a little bit discombobulated today for a number of reasons. I'm a little under the weather, that's why I'm staying far away from you and wearing a mask, so I am actually not going to be performing today. I'm sorry about that, but I'm hoping to reprogram the material that I was going to do today on a concert later in the semester. So today's concert, it's March 8th, Wednesday, March 8th. So there is only one video this week. That's the video of the concert. There is not a lecture demo video in case you were looking for that. And today's program was supposed to feature multiple song cycles and a ballad. So ballads, not in the sense of how we might talk about a song being an up-tempo or a ballad, but ballads that actually tell stories. And so hopefully in a week or so, I'm going to perform the Ballad of Mac the Knife for you, which is from a piece by Kurt Weill and Bertold Brecht from the Three-Penny Opera. And it actually tells a story. And these songs are typical often in that they are what are called strophic, which means that there's one verse after the other. The music is exactly the same, but the words change. And that's deliberate because these story songs are ballads. The goal is for you to listen to the story and not to be caught up so much in the music changing all the time. So that's what the ballads are. And then song cycles, Susannah Zaidel is going to perform a Rodrigo cycle for you, 4 songs in Spanish, and she'll tell you a little bit about them. And I was going to do a French cycle based on Don Quixote. So again, hopefully that'll come up later. And then we'll talk a little bit about what makes what is a song cycle, sort of what that means. And how a composer might relate the songs to one another, and so on. There's different ways to do it. Okay, and so for those of you in 152 for your assignment this week, and here's the other change, is that the 4 songs that Susannah are going to sing are going to be done in a different order than what's in the program. So first will be Con que la lavaré. Second is Vos me, I didn't get she'll give you the title. The third song is De Donde Venís Amor, and the 4th song is De Los Alamos Vengo Madre. And so that's the song I would like you to focus on for Music 152, De Los Alamos Vengo Madre, for your weekly assignment. I think that's it, other than you see on the program QR codes all over the place. You can join our Facebook page. You can see the calendars where the videos will be posted when I upload them later today. There's information on the back about the One Book, One College program. You can get more about that. And if you are here and are hoping to get extra credit for a class that you might be enrolled in, there's a clipboard up here. You can sign in before you leave today and put your name in the class you're in, and then we'll pass that along to your instructor. Okay, I think that's it. If you'll take a second to turn off your phones or anything that might make noise or emit light, I'd appreciate it. Get the lights. And the musician. So please welcome Susannah Zaidel.
So I'm excited to perform this set of Spanish songs. They're called Cuatro Madrigales Amatorios, and the composer is Rodrigo. He's a Spanish composer. He was born in 1901 and died in 1999, so truly spanned exactly the 20th century. He's a very well-known composer for Spanish music, kind of an icon of that. Just something interesting about him, he was starting to lose his sight at age 3, and then a few years later lost it completely. So some of his works are also in Braille. He was more sensitive to that, made them accessible. What else? Oh, he wrote many pieces for guitar. There's a famous piece, Concierto de Aranjuez, for guitar and orchestra. And so these songs were taken from madrigals written about 400 years ago at the time he wrote them. And they had already been set to music for 4 voices unaccompanied. So he didn't necessarily write the melodies that you're going to hear. but each one has a wonderful and unique story. So even though he wrote for guitar, he loved, his daughter later said that he liked writing for the voice the most, and he loved especially sopranos, which I was very happy to hear. Each one of these songs is actually dedicated to a different soprano. So anyway, I just want to go through briefly just the meaning of each song. So the first piece is Con que la lavaré, and it's about, how do I say this? It's saying, the speaker is saying, with what can I wash away my sorrows? The married women use lemon water, but all I have to wash away my sadness is my tears. So it's a very slow and melancholy piece. The second piece, we just decided to do today, so this morning. So it's called Vos me mataste, and in this song, the speaker sees a beautiful girl by the river and sees her long hair and says, "You've killed me. You've killed me once I've seen you there. You've grabbed my heart." And next is a kind of flirtatious and upbeat song. It's kind of high and jumpy. You'll see it's called De donde venís amore? From where have you come, my love? So the speaker's asking, where have you come from, my love? And later in the song they say, I was actually a witness of where you were. So we're thinking that maybe they were together, but it's kind of a secret. So the speaker also laughs like, I know where you were with me. And then, so that's a cute little song. And then the fourth is De los Álamos vengo madre. And in this, the speakers come back from a trip to another part of Spain, and they talk about the open air and the poplar trees. I love poplar trees. When the breeze goes through them, the leaves move really amazingly, and I guess they're well known in Spain. So it says, I've come back from this trip, and then later in the piece, they say quietly, I went to Seville and I saw my friend there. And the friend is amiga, and so they're saying, I met a girl there, she's my girlfriend. But you get the feeling they're scared to tell their mother about it. So at that point it's kind of soft, like, oh, by the way, I saw my girlfriend there. And then the rest is really loud too. So yeah, I love that piece. It's almost like an American Western piece or a cowboy piece where it talks about a big, expansive landscape, and it's nice and open, and I think you can hear that. All right, so without further ado, I need that stand. There's a stand that I see that I need.
That's a guitar stand, so it only goes that high.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
It's a weird stand. That seems high. Is that okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Testigo,